Hello, welcome back to the channel, kit review time, and today we are going to be looking at Heller's 1/72 Junkers Ju-52 /3M. So there we go. So this is kit number, it says 56380. So there's your reference. And this is one where I think you get the paints with it. So one of their starter sort of packs. Alright. Just have a look on the back, see what we get. So obviously you get the kit. Let's actually pull this in shot. Obviously different language there just to give you a bit of information about the actual aircraft itself. Bit of health and safety, a bit of a decal scheme as well. And yeah, so obviously Heller has been going for some years. This is a bit of a classic kit. This was first tooled, this Ju-52, in 1979. So it's getting on a little bit, but let's dig in and have a look at what we get inside the box. So nicely sealed box. My super duper sharp scalpel cannot seem to get into. Alright, so it's a... Okay, there we go. This is where I can't get in the box. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. So a good start to reviewing it when you can't actually even get in it. There we go. Right. Okay. We are in. So as you can see, top lid opening box that I've actually managed to butcher. Come on. It's fighting me already, this review. So okay. We can start off with a set of instructions and a set of decals, so we'll have a look at them first. A little Heller catalogue of what's actually available. So it's a nice little touch as well. We'll put that to one side. I presume this is some sort of about the paint. Okay, these are the new little Heller pots of paint, and ooh, old school glue. Look at that. It's like the Humbrol old poly cement. Oh, it is Humbrol poly cement. Oh, yeah. Might want to just put that straight in the dustbin if I'm honest. Okay, so we do have some little pots of paint again, acrylic paint. So again, if it is a bit of a starter pack, clear parts in a nice separate package, and then a brush of sorts, and the actual sprue. So let me just get rid of some of this and let's have a look. So we'll just have a quick look and then we'll look. So there we go. You'll see how well this has held up over the years. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 runners, 4 sprues. Which we will obviously have a closer look at in a minute, so I'll put them to one side. We'll start off as we normally do with the instructions. So nice paper instructions, not that there's anything too complicated with that. These are nice and clear. I'll just put them to one side as well. Okay, so there's the said paint range. So you do actually get one pot of paint, which I have no idea what it is. Where does it tell you what it is? It says acrylic paint anyway. Okay. Don't know. 100%, but I'm sure that'll come to light in a minute. So there's your colour call outs at the bottom. Alright. So again, I will cross reference them to whatever your paint manufacturer of choice is. So nice semi-colour instructions, and I don't know if anybody can remember the old Heller kits when they first came out. Was just one giant blown up sort of instruction that you had to figure out how it went together. There were no numbers, anything. It was just one just sheet of this is it. figure it out yourself. So, usual thing, we'll start off with the cockpit, cabin floor. It's got some nice bulkheads there, seats, obviously, control sticks, and instrument panel. So, quite actually for the scale, you know, quite a bit going on in there. Again, I built the Italeri JU52, which I will get another one. We'll do a bit of a review on that as well. I'll get one of them in, which is actually not a bad kit, to be fair. Just wanted nice to see how this one compares, because I've heard through the hobby that this is actually the best 72nd scale JU52 in you know, in 1/72 scale. So we will see. So then on to the engines. Again, all separate parts there. A cowling, the front cowling bit there, and the propeller. So you, obviously it's a tri-motor. You're going to need 3 of them. So 3 of them to build, and exhausts as well to go on the back. So, and that's how that should look. None too complicated. And then obviously joining it all together. Windows going in, all the side windows going in, the door window. Get my little pointer so my fingers aren't in the way. Obviously glass work going on as well when that's joined in, and then as is with the designer JU52s, they've got the top bit separate, obviously because it's a ribbed aeroplane. As we will see, it's all corrugated, so that just coincides with this fuselage there. So, and it's quite a square looking aircraft. And then part 6, so there's not many parts to this at all really, is obviously then fitting the engines and any aerials and the little gun at the thing and the tail itself. The mid turret, well it's not a turret but you know what I mean, where the MG gunner sits for a bit of protection. Undercarriage legs going on as well, and then the wings on. So not a lot to it, typical of its age when it was first designed. Let's just put that back in shot so you can see. So like I say, just in case that was out of shot. So engines going on, wings going on, tails going on, and the gunner's mounts there. So nice little picture. And undercarriage. So yeah, pretty straightforward. One decal option for this, which is this nice winter one here. So I presume this is got the normal colours underneath. That was 65 and the 70s, is it? Yeah, RLMs, whichever ones it is. I can never remember off the top of my head, but you know, you'll figure out which should be in the sort of splinter camo, and then obviously a winter whitewash over the top, which will look quite nice actually. So I take it this is a in 1938. There you go. So it's an early one. I thought it was a later one than that. But loads of decal options for the JU50s, obviously used for throughout the war and then even after, post-war, for civilian work. And I think there's still some flight, or at least one that's still flying around today. So again, if you didn't want to do this scheme and you wanted some different decals, then you know, plenty of options out there for that. And then obviously looks like a website. You can visit Hella's website, so download all instructions from there if you're missing your instructions. If you've got older Hella kits, that's a nice touch as well, that they've got the PDFs or whatever it is to download. So good on you, Hella. There you go. Look, 08380 is the part number for this. So I think I said earlier it was a completely different reference number. So there you go. 8380 is your kit number. So moving on to the actual parts themselves. So as per usual, we will start off with the fuselage part. So again, like I said, this kit was first tooled in 1979. So it'd be interesting to see actually how much flash and how the moulds have rolled up over the years, and actually looking at it, alright, there's a bit up here which is irrelevant because it's on one of the runners. Cockpit floor and obviously the bulkheads. I think that's where the MG gunner sits in the mid bit. Actual fuselage half, and I'll tell you what, the ribbing is really fine. Obviously recessed for the doors, recessed for the cargo door as well. So that's a bit of a clamshell, so that opens up for when they're loading stuff in. actually the detail actually is really quite nice. Obviously some ailerons there attached to the wing, and a very delicate, whatever that is, yep, back part there. Another ribbed bit underneath, but actually, yeah, I can see why they were saying this one's best in scale. Really actually quite nice. Just have a little zoom in so you can actually see some of the detail there. But yeah, that seems to be all there, all the detail that you'd probably need for a 72nd 52. So again, we'll just show you a wing. Again, really nicely done. A bit of a, obviously ribbed for the walkway. There's the underneath as well, so you get the top and the bottom where the wings join, which is standard fare for a Ju-52 design. There's your engines as well, which I think are more than adequate in this scale. And exhaust systems, you might want to drill out the exhaust because I presume they'll be solid. So a fine drill just to hollow them out a bit, just to add a bit of realism. But all in all, yeah, no problem with that. Again, so we've got, here's the top part of the fuselage, which should hopefully slot in if you've got everything lined up. Obviously top of a wing as well, and then your wheels and struts and seats and all your other little detail parts there. So again, you don't see much in a cockpit of a Ju-52 in this scale, I will be honest, after building one. And then obviously there's another, I think that's underneath of the wings and the tail, and then some separate, there's your yokes as well, control yokes, separate parts. But yeah, really quite a nice kit. The mould seem to be holding up well for the age. So we'll have a quick look at the clear parts next. So they come in a nice separate bag, so just without slicing one's finger off, get in there. Okay, clear parts again. Oh, not bad at all actually for the age of the kit. You can get a mass set for this kit because it's been released by KP as well, and reboxed by them. So there are a couple of companies that do canopy mass sets, which is, you know, obviously a bit of a must for me anyway, if not for anybody else. Obviously the side windows, not too bad, so they're brilliant, but they'll do. It's nicer all in one sort of piece as well. So actually they're not bad at all. And then obviously the door glass as seen fit, and I think that's a little sort of deflector for the guy at the top in the MG turret thing. So, and some sort of landing light as well, I think. But yeah, not too bad at all. Definitely you can work with them. And then last but not least, which is a bit, to be honest, Hella's Achilles heel, is the decals. So again, they don't look too bad. You know, like I say, you've only got the one decal option anyway, so that's what you get if you're gonna, you know, build this one out of the box. They look okay. How they actually perform, you know, in anger, obviously, because they've got to conform to the corrugated skin of a Ju-52. So I presume your decal solutions will be a bit of a must for this. But yeah, not too bad at all. So we'll put them to one side. So there you have it. Quick review of Hella's Junkers Ju-52. Actually looks a really nice kit. I'd recommend that if it's your sort of thing, doing a Luftwaffe aircraft transport. So As usual, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. And I will see you in the next review.